of the time when I tell my students that we as a human are animals, they are always amazed by this statement. I can see that wonderment or amazement or surprise, that kind of confused expression in their face. When I tell this for the first time, they always like they don't believe it. They are in disbelief. And I sort of have to explain to them how we are like animals. And I then sort of like lean the discussion toward how we human being also differs from the animals. Then there comes the questions. We are not the biggest, we are not the tallest, we are not the strongest, we are not the fastest. How do you think in the stone age that our ancestor has survived then? We are not the strongest, fastest, biggest, and tallest. How do you think? And some one or two students might see the answers that we have a brain, sir. And no, that is not the reason, because the other animals also have the brain. Having the brain doesn't prove that you are the better or you can survive more. And someone might say that we have the biggest brain. That is also not the answers, because the animals which have bigger brains also exist. One of the example is elephant. Elephant has the bigger brain than ours. So what things do you think that makes the human being to survive and advance and make progress so much more than the other organism? Partially the answer is true that we have a brain, but animals' brain increases as their body size. Elephant has the biggest brain, and so does their body. So which means compared to the body size, we have a relatively bigger brain compared to our body size. In a way, in a different way, in other words, we can say that our brain to body ratio is higher than other organisms. This is partial true. And back to the present. Why do you think we are still making so much progress? Even though there is no survival risk, we are not in the jungles, we are safe, we are at home, we get our food, we don't have to hunt down animals, so we can easily get food, then we still are striving towards something. What is that force, do you think? And that is this insatiable desires that we all have. When we born, we came with this insatiable desire to be someone, to improve, to better ourselves, to be someone that we're not yesterday, to make a better version of ourselves. This something, these feelings has led the humanity from the past to the present, from the survival to the thriving, from stone age to the information age, from fear to the love. And this one particular feeling that we all have contributed so much to the progress of humanity. So don't just take this feeling for granted, because this is so much more. This is the one thing that separates all the rest of humanity from the animal kingdom. We are different because of this one feeling. So if you are put in a different situations, if you are let's say kept in a different chaotic situations where you know no one, you have zero connection, you will still survive, because what guides that? We have that innate feeling that is guiding us. Think of yourself like a sculptor. You wake up every day, you do the sculpting. What does the sculptor do? It chips the unnecessary part away. Just like that, every day wake up, you make a progress, you change yourself, you chips away the unnecessary part that you have away from you, and making a better version of yourself, giving that perfect state. So this one feeling has made the progress so much more from the past. Another thing is, don't just sit around doing nothing. Take a one single thing, one particular thing, and focus, put all your energy single-mindedly on that one thing, changing that one piece. Helping yourself doesn't just helps you, we unknowingly contribute to the society as well. Let's say you are earning a 30,000 and you are suddenly given an opportunity to earn 40,000. When you have an income of 40,000, you just don't just keep that money to yourself. You spend more, which means your expenses become someone else's income, right? When you buy some things, you spend the money, but spend that money, that amount is someone else's income, which means you are also contributing to the society. And it also, whenever you buy a product, you also are paying the taxes to the government, which means you are helping to drive the economy as well. So by making yourself better every day, you are making the economy grow. You are changing the society. You are the active participant. You are the driver. You are the force of the society. You are changing the society.